Well is not an alternate place of worship, but a brand new expression of worship based on the foundational teaching of the cross of Jesus Christ. It's a new reformation, but not of doctrine, but a revealing of the person of grace himself.
I was so confused. Why did I even go to church? It only pointed out my failures. It didn't fix me.
I was tired of trying so hard to be good. It was impossible. I know I'm not perfect, but I felt like I would never be good enough.
The Well is a team of passionate believers who are being called to bring the message of the finished work of Jesus Christ on the cross to the Chicagoland area. We're not called to tell people what's wrong with them, but to tell them what's right with them, based solely on God's loving grace.
Truth is, church just isn't working for me anymore. There's just too many pat answers. I wonder if anyone else feels this way. I feel so alone. I don't trust anyone. I feel spiritually toxic, like I'm sicker now than when I went in 20 years ago. I know Jesus is real, but I don't think I've ever met him.
The message of the Well has been called the gospel to the saved, the liberating good news that God isn't angry with you, and there's nothing you can do to improve your relationship with him. In fact, it has nothing to do with what you do or don't do, but it's based solely on what Jesus Christ has already done for us.
I thought church was supposed to be a safe place. Religion made promises that it didn't keep. They were so controlling and judgmental towards me, always pointing out the wrong. They have hurt me so bad.
The Well is the unveiling of the person of Jesus Christ and the purity of his gospel, modeling progressive transformation that Jesus promised, rather than the religious system of behavior modification through shame and guilt and control. We want to present this message to the saved as well as those that are seeking their faith. Simply Jesus and who he is, Jesus and what he did, Christ crucified.
I knew a life with God was supposed to be simple, but mine was so complicated. Religious activities plagued my mind and my schedule. I carried a burden of trying to maintain my relationship with him. How could God offer freedom if he expected so much from me? What was I missing?
If you're exhausted by the hype and you're tired of the empty words of religion, the Well invites you to come and experience a God that's bigger than all of that. There's a movement of people just like you.
I found the Well, the way church was meant to be, free of religion, where I can recover my life, a place where I finally met Jesus.
I can finally see the difference between religion and a beautiful God of grace. Religion and people may have hurt me, but no longer do I need to stay there. I choose to forgive.
I found a God that loves me, all of me. He gives me strength. I'm done trying to do life on my own. I now understand God loves me. He's not angry with me. Being forgiven frees us to be loved.
I'm called and compelled to help people experience the joy and the freedom that comes by God's grace alone.